What is up, everyone? Welcome to It's Been a Week. I'm your host, Ben McDonald, and this is your weekly dose of whatever the hell just happened.
Ben, how many pumpkin spices have we had?
Today or in general?
Fair question.
Today only one, unfortunately.
Oh, I've only had one this season. I'm not a pumpkin spice girl.
One?
I just do it to check the box.
Oh. See, I don't drink Starbucks all year except this 2-month period when they have pumpkin cream cold brews, then I'm there. But the baristas are getting nastier, let me tell you.
They really are.
Unionized.
No, I think it is. They're becoming very entitled. I'm like, you have one job to make the fucking coffee, and then they're getting mad at you. I'm like, I'm just here to order, do your job.
I'm like, bitch, the beans are fair trade, not you. Okay, relax.
But also, they have made these drinks way too complicated, where I do feel bad for them. Like, a cold brew where they're, putting it in this own little blender, and then you want... It's actually not... Like, John and I worked at a coffee shop, and it was a lot easier back then.
Okay, yeah. But when I'm ordering, I'm not doing, extra pump, one of this, 3 of that, 4... I'm just literally pumpkin cream cold brew, extra cold foam. That's it. It's a very simple order.
I also disagree with you, Brian. They brought it on themselves.
Fair.
This is the culture. This is the culture they wanted. They're like, we'll make it however you want. They are the Burger King of coffee places. And so I actually have a workaround this year. I'm going to plug this new coffee shop that just opened up because they're super awesome, called Southern Grounds here in St. Pete. But my homegirl, Renee, there makes me a cinnamon honey latte, which is now my workaround this entire season from having to be basic and say I want a PSL because it's delicious and it tastes exactly the same and a little healthier. Oh, no.
Okay, but I think when you say PSL, that's what makes it basic. When I'm like, can I just have the pumpkin cream cold brew? I'm not out here walking around being like, OMG. Yeah. I hate when people do that shit. I hate when people text and they can't even spell out the words. I'm like, we're not doing what was it, T9? Then right. I understood when you use the letter R for R. You can type out OURARUE. It's not that.
This isn't a beeper. Stop 143ing me.
Right.
Literally.
00000.
People's text messaging when they can't. I'm like, you have full keyboards and autocorrect.
It also finishes the word for you now. When you start typing out the word, you just have to swipe it to finish it.
Or you can just talk to text. There's so many capabilities to have proper grammar and complete sentences, and I don't understand why people still can't.
What about, and John and I have talked about this, Ben, I would actually love your opinion. Okay, talk to text to create the text, easy. John and I do that. The voice text, I'm not on board with.
When you have to listen to it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't the talk to text. I think is a great feature because if you're driving, if you're just maybe you can't spell a word, you can just speak it in there and it will do it for you. But when people leave you these 3-minute long voice memos, I'm like, for fuck's sakes. I mean, you might as well have been a phone call, but also please don't call.
I like the fact that unlike Apple, Brian, I don't know if it has it on Android, but there's a little button. No, I'm not, but there's a little button. I just don't know. But there's a little button that says keep. I wish there was a button that said never again. You know what
reject.
I mean? Yeah, reject.
Well, I feel like we moved there was the answering machine back in the day, and the answering machine turned into voicemails on your phone. Now you stopped listening to voicemails because who the fuck cares about voicemails? You just text, and now they're literally putting voicemails into my text box now. We've come full circle.
Yes, but we need to pause for a second. Do you have a fucking Android?
Yeah, I always get I'm the green dot, guys.
Yeah, you are the green dot. But
it's a Google phone. It's a Google phone, which I love. And
do you work for Google?
Place of employment. And I'm showing respect to the phone. Actually, fun fact, I moved to the UK years ago, not recently. I'm back. But it's 80% Android over there. So it was actually quite opposite when I pivoted over to Android, and everyone was like, yeah, that's normal. And then I came back to the States, and now I'm just crucified for being the green person on your phone.
Well, culture that's notoriously known for having bad teeth. I wouldn't really pride myself in following their culture around technology. I'm just saying.
I'm going to double down on that. Yeah. Also, they can do everything with phones. Why is it when someone has an Android that you can't leave a conversation? They can't make these things speak to each other?
No. Competition.
Also, why do the texts have to be green? Just make them blue, make everything blend, and then no one would even know the difference.
That's why I'm saying, why does everyone need a letter in our LGBTQIAZB? Just pick a core letter and run with it,
You're over here stop Android hate.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I'm out there picketing in Maplewood, New Jersey.
You're the Antifa of texts.
Lock me up.
The main reason I love iPhone is because I have a Mac an iPad,
Same.
an Apple TV,
All of it.
all the thing, but everything speaks to each other. Like I can be on my phone and I can hit copy, and then I can go on my laptop and hit paste, and it will copy and paste things. All my texts are on every device. Like everything is just one uniform happy.
It's just very one note, you know. And I find that I just, you know, I'm very open book, and I'm all about the green dots and the blue Mac, so it's fine. It works for me.
Say that I've adopted a completely different strategy. One time on my Apple TV, like one of my porn screenshots that I accidentally hit when I was like taking care of myself came up on my TV, and now I've got like Fire Stick, Google Home, Alexa. It'll never happen again.
Right. Keep it separate.
Google Stick
Yeah,
is for the dick. Got it.
Yeah. No, that's my other laptop.
Your burner laptop.
It is.
Because the Apple TV, sometimes it will use your photo stream as like the screensaver, and I'm like, that they need to like, you should have to, everything you have to like request and give permission to. Where was that one? Because I didn't say yes, access all photos and blast them on my 90-inch TV in my living room when I'm having family Christmas.
Well, that's kind of amazing, actually.
You put the dick in Charles Dickens.
Exactly. Happy holidays.
Yeah. Here's your Yule log.
Also, Ben, so in New Jersey, you can access porn very easily. I don't know about Texas, but John can't.
No, you can't in Texas.
So Twitter.
It's insane. You can't go to like all these. You go to them and it's like I don't know how it knows. It must be your VPN, whatever that thing is. But it like knows the second you go in here. It's like, unfortunately, due to Texas law and restrictions, you can't use this.
Your IP.
That sucks.
Mine says you probably have dishes you should be doing.
Get back in the kitchen.
Like you're right.
I'm sure that was some law put in order by fucking our governor. Which, by the way, did you see he's covering up all of the rainbow crosswalks, which I think they're doing in Florida.
Good.
Too.
Fuck the fags. I'm over it. I'm over it.
They're done. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Everyone just wants attention. These rainbow flags.
Fucking fags and rainbows. We get it. Quit rubbing their lifestyles in our face.
It's like, if you're gonna remove our sidewalks, like, then what else can we take from them?
I think we should start with the wheelchair ramps.
I agree. ADA compliant.
Right.
Why? That's a DEI to its core.
Yeah, but there haven't been, and so yes, I say ramps are out.
Yeah.
Ramps are out. 100%.
I mean, Greg Abbott, good luck. I hope you get a fucking flat
Get
tire.
off your chair and crawl up the stairs.
Right.
Which is why they're probably all so mean. We should raise all counter heights to like 42 inches.
Be like, good luck.
I'm also picturing the moment, and I'm speaking John language now, when Ariel lost her legs back to mermaid. That's like Greg Abbott on land walking up the stairs to get into a building when we get rid of the ramps.
Right. Like,
just crawling up with his legs.
God.
now he's like fucking Ursula.
God.
Not Greg Abbott, but just like stopping on an escalator. Like how much of a moment of like when that shell opened up in The Little Mermaid and there was no Ariel was that like cringe.
I told you, Ben. I unlocked Disney, John. There's no putting him back in.
You started, he continued, I finished.
Exactly. I love it.
Are you a Disney adult?
Oh.
I'm a refined Disney adult.
Clarification, please.
I don't collect popcorn buckets. I don't
John.
I have one.
This is why you moved to Florida.
John, it starts with one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for example, I will boast that I have 2 original attraction posters from Disneyland. Actually, these are dope. These are originals.
Disney adult.
That's but yeah, anyway, I have like collectibles. I'm a graphic designer, so I really like the design. I like the brand story. I like the way that they tell stories. I look at it from a very different perspective. I'm not like obsessive.
You're not.
How many days a month are you going to Disney World?
That doesn't matter. It's nobody's business. And I'm having an amazing week, and you can't do anything about it, Ben.
John has
maybe like 7 to 12.
Yeah, John hasn't officially come out as a Disney adult because he kind of masked it with, I'm not a Disney adult, but I just love the parks, and I have one popcorn tin, and I have art all over my apartment. He's a refined Disney adult, and that's okay.
We're learning a lot
okay.
about
I don't want
each
to force you out, John.
Have you ever been to Disney World, Ben?
I have, yeah.
It's incredible what they're able to pull off.
Great.
It is, and I go with my friend. She is obsessed with Disney, and whenever we go, like we went last time for the whole week. We did every park, and we had like the tour guides at every single one, which is amazing. But it's also horrible because we're like budging like the Make-A-Wish kids, and we're like, sorry, move it. We're gonna go on here, and then my friend, if she likes the ride, she'll like wave her hand, and we go on the ride again without getting off.
Who's your friend?
And everyone just fucking hates us.
Oh my God, I want a tour guide in every park.
It's insane. But then you can't go without her because then now I'm like, I'm not going and waiting in these lines. It's crazy.
I don't go to parks without John because John's my Disney tour guide.
Yeah, I don't have like personal guide money. I have like lightning lane money, but
No, he's like, I just know everyone who works there because I go so often,
Yeah,
so they let me in.
John coupons.
guys,
You live in that community that's attached to Orlando.
He would.
celebration.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't come here to get attacked.
No one's attacking. We're learning.
He was,
Well, why do I feel attacked?
First, it was the Android attack. Then it was Disney. You guys can attack me next.
We're coming after you, Ben. We're coming after you. No, I have to say, I was watching your socials and I was wildly impressed with your horse riding skills.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Little rodeo cowboy, rhinestone cowboy.
How does one get started in riding a horse?
Well, my mom had horses growing up.
Exactly.
Let me tell you. At a club late one night.
He told me to call him horse, and I just got on and rode him.
So your mom was in the equine world?
When she was younger, and then when I was like 9 years old, she got me a horse for my birthday, and I was like, I don't want a horse, I want a fish tank. Kind of a spoiled little brat.
So backwards. Everybody wants the pony.
Everyone wants the horse, and everyone gets the goldfish, and everyone wants the horse. And I was like, fuck this, give me Nemo.
Yeah.
There's your Disney reference.
Dork.
And then I hated horses, was scared to death of them, and then one day I just wasn't scared, and then started going really fast.
Do you get the sort of therapy from horses? Like, do you have that sort of like connection with them that people talk about, whereby horses have like this super like spiritual connection with their handlers or just with people in general?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very therapeutic. I think horses are super intuitive, and they're super like aware. Like they're very aware of like your emotions, your feelings, all the things. So as not to sound like woo-woo, but there is like a weird, I don't know, it's like being with dolphins.
I was just gonna say they're the dolphins of the land.
Yeah, totally.
I've swam with wild dolphins.
I did too.
I as well.
In Hawaii.
Look at us.
And I also
But like in a
Maybe.
pool or like out like in the ocean.
well, I've done both, but I'm not, you know, we've all seen Blackfish, so I'm not trying to sit here and admit that I've gone to SeaWorld and swam with them, but
Well, listen,
saying I
we're
haven't.
we're learning together about animals in captivity. Yeah, I had an experience in Banderas Bay off the coast of Puerto Vallarta where we went out with a biologist. So I love eco-friendly tourism, and so they took us out on the water, and I didn't know what to expect from the experience. I don't know. I thought maybe the dolphins would be waiting. No, they're wild animals and they're swimming, and the captain's like, "Here they come at the boat, dive in!" I'm like, "Good." And you just dive into the ocean, but once you're in, it's like wild. They're huge, swim so fast, and I will finish up by saying the one thing I didn't expect or anticipate, and I wonder if you guys noticed this, the sound that they made, that echolocation, that clicking sound, like that you could almost feel it off your body, like that was really interesting. Anyhow, dolphins are awesome, horses are
could you
awesome.
give us a impersonation of their sound just so we can?
That's dolphin for now.
Oh, got it.
Ben,
Can you neigh us? How would the horse say no? I guess neigh. I gave you the answer.
can you walk us through, Ben, a little bit around some of the skill sets you've learned as a result of riding horses?
Patience,
Okay.
which I'm still working on because I really don't have any fucking patience.
Got it. So work in progress.
Yeah, balance.
Okay. How's that going?
Balance is pretty good. I'm actually I'm good. I do have good balance. What else? Riding skills have really improved.
It really improved.
Ask my husband. That's great. I was going to say, in terms of your patience, we can always use your barista as your barometer.
Seriously. Yeah. No, I wish I had more patience. I don't have patience for stupidity. I guess that's more of what it is.
I have no patience. I want to have patience.
Like that. Let's unpack that.
How do we get patience?
They said have kids. I still don't have
Ooh.
patience. And now I'm stuck with 2 kids. Love my kids.
Well, thanks for testing that out for us.
Yeah, you're
so
welcome.
we don't
Rode
have
that
to have
bike for
kids.
you. I don't know.
Can I be annoying?
Yeah.
Because I've already been, I guess. Disney adult. It's a byproduct. They're just
Now he's
annoying
making
by
fun of
nature.
himself, Ben. That's not us.
Right.
Hey, you know what they say to embrace it? Which is
The
actually
shoe
part
fits.
of
Call him Cinderella.
Cinderfella. I love that. No, but like for me, because I too, and listen, let's get personal. My sobriety journey, part of like getting over that was like patience. Patience for things that you set expectations for, timing. I've learned the relinquishing of control for things that don't like sort of exploit your own boundaries. For example, you have to really still advocate for yourself, which is also part of patience, because you're able to say, I need time, I need space. Like it's been in there doing the opposite of what I think I should be doing, which is what I was taught, right? Be a go-getter, go as far as you can, as hard as you can, for as long as you can, to show that you're better than somebody else or that you're sort of irreplaceable. Those kinds of things like start to like raise my cortisol levels, so that when I do go out, let's say I'm on the road, no fucking patience. Talk about dumb fucking people, go on the road. But I use that trying to orgasm, let's be honest. So that's what I try to, honestly, for the betterment of my own mental health, I've had to really implement that, because I can fly off the handle. I'm a Scorpio after all.
Gemini.
Yeah, you should be peaceful. Water sign.
No, air.
Oh, yeah. Whooshing wind. Whooshing wind.
I'm the calmest of us all as a Leo.
I always say Brian's my balance.
Yeah, we should ask ChatGPT how that all blends together.
Let's do it. Who has a computer?
Can we use Gemini?
I'm just kidding.
Selfishly.
Gemini.
Okay, fine.
I mean, Gemini's the best, but it's okay.
You better tag Google in this.
No, I think the patience thing though, I can have patience. It's just when it's like when people do stupid shit. Like when you said the driving. Yesterday, I'm sitting there waiting to turn, right? And there's all these cars coming, and then waiting for this car, and then I am guilty. I also don't use my blinker, but I do use my blinker if I see someone is sitting there waiting. Like I was waiting to go, but I didn't go because this dumb fuck's coming. So then when he comes and turns, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I always say the car didn't come with a blinker. It was extra.
I mean, I was in the car yesterday with Adam, and he has the worst road rage ever. And there was a car in front of us who I guess the person was on their phone, and he was just annoyed. I'm a big believer in, and John knows because I've been in the car with him too. I don't like road rage at all, because you just don't know who's going to pull out a gun and shoot you these days.
Okay, I was just going to say.
Especially in Texas and Florida, both of
Texas,
you.
I know. When I was in LA, it was so much easier. You just honk all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say in Texas, you have no idea what the fuck. People are crazy.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I was actually wondering, and John, I was going to ask you this too. So let's bring this all. Will we ever feel normal again? Like, remember 2019? Just remember 2019? Like, it was a little weird.
Like pre-COVID.
But it wasn't weird, right? We were like, okay, everyone's kind of fighting, but like COVID like really turned up this world. It's very, I don't know if we'll ever get that feeling of 2019 ever again.
I mean, people were divided then, but now it's just like everyone's so divided.
It's polarized at this point. It's not even divided. It's like literally opposite ends. Like it's the middle school dance where there's girls and boys. You don't talk to each other, and you know,
there's a few weird people dancing in the middle, but mostly, yeah, everyone's on their sides.
It's almost like green text, blue text.
Almost like Disney versus Universal.
Oh, Universal's way better.
You went there. Oh man.
We're gonna get them activated.
Universal also, the reason why they got so great is because they started hiring former Walt Disney Imagineers. That was their breakthrough park with Islands of Adventure. If you needed to know.
We didn't.
Well,
but thanks to our Disney adult, we now do.
Let me get my book. Hold on. I'm just kidding.
Which one?
Oh, that's a good point.
There you go.
What are you obsessed with?
Yeah, Ben, what's your kinks?
What am I obsessed with?
Yeah, you've got to be obsessed with
you have to have something besides horses.
That's okay. Horses, Starbucks.
Bags, shoes, Starbucks.
Shoes.
There you go. We found it. That was
shoes
easy.
The thing?
Yeah.
Like nice shoes, or like you have like a closet full of like really nice sneakers?
Like really nice sneakers. Like off-white.
See?
Like So I don't have, like AJ, my husband has he has a wall of shoes. I'm like, who needs this many? I don't have as many shoes. I just have really nice shoes. Like I'd rather spend a couple thousand on a really nice pair than have 6 pairs of mediocre.
Who are the designers in your closet? Like Louboutin, others? Like
for sneakers, it's like Off-White, the Nike Off-Whites, Gucci.
Yeah.
A lot of Gucci. Some Louis Vuitton, but Gucci's my favorite go-to.
I fell in love with Gucci in Italy. We went to the Gucci Museum, and like, what fine work. Like, just craftsmanship overall. I thought of it as just sort of like throwing a label on shitty clothes, but no. These are arteliers that they do really great things. It's really cool.
They're very comfortable.
See?
So guys, I don't care about labels at all. Like,
no, I just meant from the sense of like, it's good quality.
Totally.
But I get it.
But if I see $100 for a pair of sneakers, I'm like, oh God, do I really need those? I'm so frugal with clothes. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, Like
You're part
like-
of the fast fashion problem.
I don't need nice sneakers to go to Chili's. Like it's just not a thing. So it's like I remember Payless. I used to love Payless. Like you can get 3 shoes.
Are they gone?
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been, but I didn't.
Dawn and I we were allowed to go once a year to get a pair of sneakers basically before school.
Yeah, we were really poor.
We had to share the pair of sneakers. So one day, some days I didn't wear shoes at all.
You can save them, give them to your children now.
Really?
Remember that one time I left one sneaker at your house and you left one at mine?
And we had a hop.
We had to. That never happened, but wouldn't that be great if it did?
This is totally off topic and random, but remember last time we were talking all about Taylor Swift?
She's
Yeah.
back.
Oh, yes.
So
She's
the-
back.
So the album's out now. Have you guys listened to it?
I have listened to the album once to make sure that when it's playing in the house and playing in the car on repeat, because my husband's a Swiftie, I at least know the songs. I think it's fine. If Taylor Swift farted on an album for 12 songs, people would be like, "This is genius." They'll follow her off a bridge. Like
No
they'll,
matter
they'll
what.
like no matter what she puts out, it's perfect. Like she does no wrong to any of the Swifties out there.
That is true. She can do, like, doesn't matter what she puts out. They're like, oh my God, she's such a talented writer. I'm like, what?
So funny, this phenomena of like becoming sort of like obsessive about something,
Yes.
right? And
Like
me
Disney.
about Disney. Yeah, no, I get it. But you know, there's a great book called The 5 Levels of Attachment, and one of the things they talk about is like a sports team, like someone who's obsessed with the sports team, right? And like they like think about the most sports obsessed person you can. They show up to the game shirtless, painted. They're standing in the stands. They go to every game, whatever the fuck. That's actually a problem. And there's something wrong with them. And since I understand that is why I don't think I'm a crazy Disney adult, but at the same time, like it just like calls to the fact that they can't like self-soothe and they have to like go to the extremes to go get these feelings rectified. And I know I keep getting deep, but I've just done a lot of work, you guys. That's where my brain's
You're doing
at
the
these
work. Ben and I haven't. When I think about
It's a
obsession,
safe circle.
it is like
Thanks,
it's a little triangle. My only obsession, I think, is just Housewives. Like I don't miss an episode.
Yeah.
That's my like.
I would say yours are Housewives and candy.
Fair.
You love candy.
I do. I'd rather eat candy than food easily.
It's true.
Really? What's your favorite candy?
Anything that has real fruit in it. So like Skittles, like Sour Patch, Starburst. I think like with natural fruit juices. I'm a health kick kind of guy.
And with red number 4 and yellow 13.
Yeah,
and
all of the things.
Yeah.
No, but John's right. I do like a good candy, like a fruit candy. I'm not a big chocolate person. But
That's where we differ.
yeah, I mean, I get in the mood sometimes. I was just in Paris and I brought back some of that Dubai chocolate stuff. It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's good.
It's fine.
It's good.
I
love
ordered one
pistachio
off
cream.
TikTok. It was like $40 for the stupid bar, but I'm like, I have to do it. Everyone's doing this, and it was fucking good.
It was $6 in Paris, so I'll bring you guys back some.
I think it's really
We
funny.
pay tariffs.
I think it's really funny that they have all these tariffs. I think it's really funny that they have all these people buying this chocolate and really like the jokes on everyone because it's like, why Dubai eat this chocolate? You know what I mean? It's so expensive.
I feel like you've been saving that one, John. I like it.
I
Also-
haven't. It just came to mind.
They're making that shit in a factory in Ohio, and it's costing them 20 cents. And it's not like that shit is like coming from some Dubai bakery. That's like, I mean, come on, people.
No, it's using scraps of Yankee candle wax. You know what I mean?
Oh, good.
It is good
Oh
though.
my god. Yeah.
Ben, I know you are a Housewives fan too, though. Is there any drama that you've been into that we can catch John up on?
I'm only watching Orange County right now. Do you watch all of them?
All of them. So I'll get you guys up to speed on Miami. They're in the reunion now, so they all sit on a couch, John. They all just rehash what they literally just watched themselves on TV for the last 3 months. And there's one lesbian in the cast. She just said right before the end of the first episode of the reunion that she slept with one of the other people on the cast, and all the other women are straight.
Gasp.
It was great.
But did she really, or is that just like a teaser?
It was really.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
and
find out who?
yeah. No, exactly. We know who, and they hooked up when they were drunk, and I was like, this is some tea. Because this
What did they consider hooking up though? Did they like peck lips?
that depends which lips.
I was gonna say, or
No.
did they
Yeah,
peck lips?
isn't that what lesbians do?
Actually, no, but sure.
Scissor Sisters.
Yes,
Uh,
making
fat
music.
lesbians can't.
What do you mean? What do they do?
Cinnamon roll.
What is this? You know what? We're good. That just sounds gushy.
Just think about when you bake a bunch of cinnamon rolls together. I just imagine that's what it looks like.
Is this with the icing or without the icing?
At the end, who knows? It's the last thing you put on, so sometimes with, sometimes without.
Oh,
I love a good cinnamon roll too, but not anymore.
now you're gonna ruin cinnamon rolls for me.
Yeah.
You're welcome, waistlines.
Never. Do you want a cinnamon roll? No, I'm not a fat lesbian. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the story will live on, unfortunately. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
What else is happening in the world today?
I've got the giggles off of that one. I can't get that image out of my
I'm just picturing Cinnabon. I don't know why. Like the store, which is a shit ton of
2,500.
like open up a lesbian bar and just call it Cinnabon. Like it's like dual business. You know, like it's just,
Every
you can get cinnamon rolls in the front and people are scissoring in the back. Like take your pick. Do both.
every
you
drink
want.
is 2,500 calories.
Yep. And if you want cream, go to the closet. There's a bunch of gays in there.
Extra icing. There's a fee.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Chipotle with the you want extra the guac. It's gonna cost you. Just add the fucking guac. I know.
So besides cinnamon buns, what are you guys looking forward to?
In life or today?
Sure. In the next 5 minutes, that's where I'm at. I can only do 5 minutes at a time right now.
I'm looking forward to not talking about cinnamon rolls
Ever again.
ever again.
I have tonight is okay, so usually after a day of work and all of this fun shit, I just want to lay on the couch and watch Housewives. There's game night tonight at my daughter's elementary school.
It's terrible.
It's starting at 5:30 and she's begging us to go. And basically it's called game night, where you can play board games with your kids as a family. It's not gonna
Like
work
you
out
have
that
to play
way.
the games or the kids play the game.
I was hoping it was drop off.
Right.
And someone takes care of them and plays fucking games. No, I have to go.
Like I can play fucking Candyland at home.
I have board games under the couch. Yeah, exactly.
Also, they only sit there for 3 minutes and then they're bored.
They're going to be fighting. Someone's going to have a piece of thing up their nose. So that's my
This
night.
sounds like a terrible idea.
The education system is so fucked up, guys, for so many reasons. Mainly game
So
night.
broke.
I have been roped into the PTA because I knew how to do somewhat level of graphic design. John, they put me in charge of graphic design. That's how bad
Of
it
course.
is. And I'm also the teacher classroom thing. I have to like send out emails to them.
Yeah, but
That part I like.
but Brian has a reason why. Kenzie's teacher's a gay man, and I think Brian may have a personal crush on him.
No crush on him. I initially thought, but no. But now I'm getting involved so much because the only way to understand the gossip and the tea is to be on the inside. And there is some shit at these elementary schools. The principal is cinched waist, does her Pilates, roller skates around the school. I need to unpack some of this stuff.
Like has the sneakers with the wheels in them or like actually puts roller skates on?
No, but I should gift her those. No, she wears like actual like 80s roller skates. She has a whole Instagram account.
But what kind of example is that setting for the kids?
Fun.
She's roller skating through like the hallways?
100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
How many kids do you have? 2? Do you know I had someone the other day ask me if I would give them my sperm to have kids?
Was it a
What'd
man
you
or a
say?
woman?
Well, this time it was I've been asked a couple times. One time I had a family like bring me to dinner and like sit me down and they like pulled out this like legal contract and they were gonna like pay me.
And then when you said no, they split the check with you?
Right. They're like, all right, well, here's the bill.
Right.
Thanks for dinner, Bill.
Have you seen those TikToks where someone's like, "Am I gonna get late tonight?" And the girl's like, "No," and then he literally clicks split check.
That's funny. I couldn't do it though. I couldn't imagine like I couldn't do it. Could you do it?
So we had an egg donor, and she donated 2 other times before us. So in theory, there are beings out there that are of the same DNA as my children. But I am such a fucking believer in nurture versus nature. Like, sure, John and I carry the same DNA, but we're actually also best friends. Because John and I have family that carry the same DNA that we never want to speak to ever again. So I don't know. I feel like it's all about the nurture part for me. Like, how are you raised? Who do you actually connect with? Has nothing to do with what runs through your blood anymore. Like, I feel like that's so old school.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm all about my family's like my friends, not blood. But I couldn't like know that I have kids out there. That would drive. I would be like, I guess.
When we were doing our sperm test, this is fun fact. I have like 70 million per go.
Is that a lot?
Apparently, because Adam had like 50. So he was mad that I had 20 million more. And the doctor's like, Adam, I need 1. Like, calm down. Anything over like 10 million is good. But I was like, that's a lot of little fishies coming out at once.
I'm gay mathing correctly. If you and I have the same DNA, I'm probably 70 million too, which means I have about 70 million in a sock under my bed right now.
Well, they're all dead. They've been crystallized.
Immortalized, Brian. Immortalized.
Can we unpack that though, really quick? I never jerked off into a sock.
Either
Was that a
I was just
thing?
kidding.
What was the point of that? Like the mess cleanup?
Like there was always like on TV and stuff, there was like, oh, there were socks under the kid's bed, and I'm like, I am such a germaphobe. Like, get a fucking tissue or toilet paper.
Yeah, what was the point of the sock?
I don't. Was it softer? Maybe they were using it like as like a sleeve.
That didn't feel good.
Well, maybe if you don't use a softener, that actually could feel good. Ridges.
For his pleasure.
Meanwhile, I haven't talked about this yet, but I recently literally got arrested for speeding, and I went to jail and they put me in orange. I recently just got off because I hired an attorney, and I was like, fuck you, Florida. Like, you are not turning me into a criminal. They charged me with a misdemeanor reckless driving for going 85 miles an hour on a highway in a 55 because it's like considered like, because it's fucking Florida. Like, that's
because you're at Disney World.
I was not. I was in Pinellas Park. They wanted to get me so bad. It was 4th of July weekend, and they basically, like, searched my car. They asked me if I had been drinking. They literally, when I was handcuffed in the back of the car and he had my wallet, he basically asked me if the credit cards in my wallet, because I had, like, an Amex and all these other, he asked me if they were mine, and I was like, as opposed to whom's?
They have my fucking name on them. But, like, you actually got arrested. That's crazy.
I'm saying the worst part about the whole, or the worst part about the whole, well, the best part is that he got off, but the worst part is he went to prison for like 6 to 8 hours and didn't even get laid. So like I was like, and I wasn't even John's first phone call, and I was like, John, we could have recorded this and turned it into a podcast episode. That would have been amazing.
That would have been a great episode.
My phone.
I know. Just wishful thinking.
Who's your first phone call? Okay, first I need a ring light. I'm gonna need my
Yes.
Can I have a chair in the corner? It's gonna be about 30 minutes. No,
were you like with a bunch of people, or what was it like?
They gave me a bed. I was in like that room that they would have like filmed like 60 Days In on, you know, like it was like there was maybe like 25, 30 people in there. Like, I was not supposed to be there. Let me tell you, some of the conversations that I heard were like a guy on the phone, and he's basically like, you know who's in here? Ethan's in here too. And I'm like, y'all, like, are you joking me? I just laid in my bed and I Nelson Mandela'd my entire way through that. And I don't mean that in like in a disrespectful way. I just mean that like the entire time, like, complied with everything the officer said. I knew the entire time that I was going to get an attorney for this. I like just didn't give them any additional ammunition. At one point when I was like, they were processing me, they tried to give me like this rank ass bologna sandwich, and I looked straight the guy dead in the eye and I said, I don't eat this kind of food. And I like pushed it forward back on him, like, get me the fuck out of here.
It was bologna?
But I know, right? I was like, sir, turkey on rye with lettuce and a little smear of veganese, please. Thank you.
Was there like a dessert on the side or anything?
Brian, it's jail.
Like a little cookie or something.
No, the cookie is from your neighbor, and it's if you're, and his name is Bubba.
I was gonna say there wasn't
He
one
wants
cute
you.
guy in that whole cell. That's what I wanted to.
So I did.
Yes.
So I did. I didn't shower, but I did think about it because I was like, you know what? While
Memoir.
I'm in here, I should just get like my full taxpayer dollar experience.
But you turned down the lunch.
Well, that was I had control of the experience. I also turned down the shower. See,
John, you could have had an amazing 8-hour memoir.
guys,
Yeah,
it
you could have
wasn't
gotten a whole
comfortable.
lay of the land.
You know.
They were telling me that I was gonna have to spend the night, and I was like freaking out. But my parents apparently were at the jail before I even got there, and so they had to like go back once I was quote unquote processed. I learned later that my sister grabbed like $2,300 from underneath for her mattress. They didn't know how much the bail was going to be. My dad, for some random reason, had $1,600 in his wallet. They literally like ran up to jail with like $5,000 cash in 5 minutes from my phone call. I'm like, at least I knew I made the right phone call. Like, honestly.
Most effective one.
I never answer my phone, so I should never be anyone's like first 5 calls.
I always wait for the message.
Do you get? I wish they'd give you a first text versus a first call. Because if you text me like, "Hey, I'm in jail," I'd be like, "Oh fuck, okay, I'm on my way."
Yeah. But if you
But a
call
phone
me
call,
from
I'd
jail, I could be like, that could be anyone, and I don't know if I want to accept that phone call.
And you have to
That was
accept
the
the
other-
charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
That was the
Venmo. I'm
other-
gonna Venmo request John. Like after that, the charge that I was charged. Like
The 37 cents to accept the call.
100%. I didn't go to jail. Why am I paying for it?
Would you like to accept a call from the Pinellas Correctional Facility? No.
But aren't phone
no,
calls
but
like free now? Do we still have to pay for phone calls? Remember, it's not like we're doing like long distance.
It's government, Ben.
it's government. They just make
Oh.
money off of all the prisoners. It's part of the system. But when I was in the back of the cop car, he did let me make one phone call. And there's a little story around this too, because it was another moment that he was being a dick and I got to serve him right back because I don't know. Like, you know how you have your phone numbers and you merge them every time you get a new phone? Like, I guess at one point I had saved my mom in my phone one time as Mommy Ruiz and then another time, which is now the one that I use, Mom, right? Whatever. So when he typed in Mom, because he wouldn't type in the phone number, he's like, no, I need the name that it's in there as. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Fine. I said Mom. So he put in Mom and he goes, is it Mom or Mommy? Now, mind you, the Mom contact has that huge red asterisk next to it as if she's an emergency contact. And I said to him, as a public official, you should know it's the one with the emergency contact.
Yeah, but maybe he had an Android. I don't have that on my phone.
I think it's universal.
No.
Clearly not.
Well, anyway,
I'll check in.
He didn't really mind it. I was the one in handcuffs. So it really
At least you didn't
matter.
have him call dad and it said daddy.
Well, that was confusing because I've got that saved in my phone like 27 times.
There's Silver
It's the one
Daddy,
with the-
there's Bear Daddy, there's Bottom Daddy.
It's the one with the asterisk.
Yeah, I don't have
Like
any of
I
that.
said.
Call my daddy.
Have any of you ever been in trouble with the law?
Not well.
I got cited
I mean,
though. I didn't get like.
I've never gone
But
to
you got-
jail.
Yeah, no, I never.
But you got cuffed.
I didn't get cuffed. Did I get cuffed?
Oh,
Not in that instance.
that was for underage drinking though. Like
It wasn't
you
even-
were like 20.
It was a
You were
syringe.
holding a Jello
It was
shot.
a Jello
Yeah.
shot in like a syringe at Halloween Horror Nights. And my
Yeah.
friend bought it. She was drinking it. I was gonna take a sip of it, and then I was the one holding it, so I got cited. But my lawyer fought it because I was cited for having underage drinking, and he fought that Jello was not a beverage. So I was cited wrong, and I was just like, okay, whatever you're gonna do, just don't get me in jail. He's like, no, I got you.
Right. I got a ticket one time for not wearing my seatbelt in the backseat of an Uber.
I mean, Ben, it's very important to wear your seatbelt though.
I mean, well, that's what the cop told me too. And she was like this angry lesbian, and the driver got off. He was going 30 miles over the speed limit. He didn't get a ticket. And then she turns to me and she goes, "But you get a ticket for no seatbelt, and you really should wear your seatbelt, especially with how fast he was going."
Make an example of you.
Seriously, I said, "Ma'am, I had my seat. I was going to the airport. I said, ma'am, I think, I had my seatbelt on. I took it off because I thought I had to get my license, which is in my luggage in the back seat." And she was like, "Uh-uh." So then I went
You
to
were
court
like-
and I fought it.
You win?
Well, not really. Kinda. The judge is like, "Well, what do you want me to do about it?" I said, "Well, I don't fucking know. You're a judge. Clearly, I want you to dismiss it. Why else would I be sitting here?
Judge the
And I was-
situation. Like, do
Judge
your
the
job.
fucking situation." And I said she was a very homophobic, hateful cop.
All could have been different if you had cinnamon rolls with you.
Seriously, fucking bitch. But yeah, so I still had to pay the fine, which I was like, I don't care about that. I just don't want to go on my insurance thing. So he goes, if you don't get a ticket for 60 days or some bullshit, it will get dropped off your thing.
You guys are all messy drivers. I have a clean record.
I was
I've
a
only got-
passenger.
I've only gotten one ticket in my life.
Really?
Yeah, when I was 21.
I got pulled over by a bitch. Like a cop was on foot. I don't know why I stopped.
Pulled over by a cop on foot too in San Francisco.
And you
for
guys
making a
both
U-turn on
stopped?
Market Street.
I don't know
I didn't
what-
know he was on foot.
Yeah, I thought he was like waving me down to be like, "Hey," and this bitch came out of the
Hey.
bushes. She came out of the bushes and I'm like, "What's up?" And she goes, "You just made an illegal turn." And I was like, "What?" And I make this turn every day. It was in LA on Mulholland Drive every day. It was just like, it was such a quicker little route. She bitch came out of the bushes on foot.
And you
Gave me a
did too
ticket.
to follow me. So what are we gonna do about that, ma'am?
Right.
That makes you know,
I got
You're pulling me over and you're not in a crosswalk. You shouldn't be walking. You're jaywalking to give me this ticket.
when I watched back the video and I told this to my attorney because we did like a evidence exploration, so we got all the state video from the dashboard and the body cam. And so when we looked at the dashboard cam, first of all, the guy was like behind a wall. He had to like go onto an on ramp. He like got me like over. Anyway, I said to my attorney, I was like, how fast was he going? And if he's claiming that it was in like rush hour traffic and all of these and that I was unsafe, I was like, sir, like you literally were like catching up to me and I was in an open lane. As a matter of fact, I was speeding. I'm not going to sit here and deny it, but I was in like a little swarm of bees and I'm like, get me out of here. That's when he got me. No big deal. But like, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow.
And don't you think it's funny how they give us tickets for like being on our phones or whatever? Have you ever looked at a police officer? They've got like a full like Best Buy entertainment center. They've got like 3 screens and computers. They're typing shit. Like, What's more dangerous here?
You guys know about this kratom phase? Like it's like it's like an opiate drink. Like there's like kratom bars all over Florida. It's like it gives you an alcohol kind of buzz. It's really not okay. It's very addictive. I see cops drinking this in uniform, and I'm like, you're getting in your car?
Things that happen in Florida, John, is not really normal.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be pulling me over for speeding.
I agree. And I did forget. I got pulled over like a year and a half ago when I was driving in Florida. But she was an ally. She was a total lesbian. And I turned on my gay charm. And she came back, handed me my license and says, "This is just a warning." So I gave her cinnamon rolls.
You get that.
Gave her cinnamon rolls and left.
See, mine was lesbian too, but she was a mean one.
Oh, mine was a big, like, I thought she was going to be just an angry one. But I gave her a Home Depot gift card, and she was like, "This works," and she walked away.
Home Depot.
Similar to my Home Depot. That's amazing. You just had that laying around. You're like, I'm not going to use this. Here you go.
Yeah, you always need Home Depot gift cards in your car. You never know.
Home Depot gift cards are the cinnamon buns of gift cards. Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to stop bringing that up. I've beat the joke like a horse that Ben rides. But I was going to say I never get off. And then that goes
like
for my sex
in
life
life
too.
Oh, I was gonna say
no. Every ticket. I've gotten every ticket.
Me too.
I was like, sir, you're gonna take me to jail for this?
See, but that's exactly why I see that both in you. You guys don't mind your P's and Q's. When she comes, I'm respectful. You guys give a little sass and a little attitude back, even though you claim
watch
I'm just
the camera footage.
Yes, exactly. I say, "Here's my license. What else do you need?" And I just like keep smiling, and I don't give extra words.
I never get away with it ever.
Well, you shouldn't, Ben. You're white, privileged.
I mean,
I've never heard of anyone. I just never heard of anyone getting a ticket sitting in the back of an Uber. If that's not white privilege, you like.
See what the fuck was that? I'm like, that's bullshit.
No.
Mine was warranted. Mine was at least warranted.
Yeah, you were driving.
At the very least. Yeah, yours at the very. She's like, "You're wearing white after Labor Day? Ticket."
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Boys, j'adore y'all.
I agree. It's always nice to chat with you, Ben. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for letting us come on yours.
Till we meet again.
Until we meet again. Goodbye. All right, everyone. I'll see you next Tuesday.